favour? Can you add Carol Heaton to your list at the address?
No probs.
She burnt her hand last week. She was meant to come and see me today, but she didn't turn up.
Is it just to change the dressing?
Yeah, but check on the wound as well. She had a nasty infection. I hope that the antibiotics have cleared it off. But if they haven't, can you tell her she really should come and see me?
Can she not come in?
Single mum. It's difficult. And you're going past Park Road anyway.
All right. What do you want to do this afternoon?
This afternoon?
We're both off.
I was thinking about going over to St Phil's.
Aww. What for?
The lupus trial starts today, and there's one or two things I've forgotten to mention to Aunt Patty.
Like what?
Like she's been a non-smoker for 10 years rather than 5.
Oh, you lied on those forms. And Patty doesn't know. Oh, Freya, you better get over there before she... Oh, go!
Have you got any idea what I can get Jimmy for his birthday?
When is it?
Day after tomorrow.
What about one of those e-book reading thingies?
No, he likes a real thing.
New tracksuit for running. Voucher. Can't go wrong with a voucher.
Who for?
Jimmy, it's his birthday.
Well, I know what every man over 30 needs.
What?
Nose hair trimmer. If I didn't get Rob one when I did, he'd be down here by now.
Oh, I don't know. What about a gazebo?
If you really want to get him something he wants, why don't you ask him?
Because then it wouldn't be a surprise, would it? I like surprises.
You do, it's not your birthday. Does Jimmy really want a gazebo? I mean, if you ask him, at least you know he'll get something he likes.
Yeah, you're right, I'll ask him. Well, at least he has Mr. Huggett to open.
Mr. Huggett?
Look, isn't he sweet? Oh.
Hiya, Carol. Dr. Wilson asked me to come and have a quick look at your hand. You missed your appointment.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to come in?
Yeah, please. Thanks. It's in the area anyway. So, how's the hand?
Yeah, it's still a bit sore. I keep getting the bandage wet. I don't mean to, but what with the feeding and the changing the baby and washing up and what have you, I just can't help it.
Right. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry. You been taking your antibiotics?
Yeah, I finished them yesterday.
Yeah, that still looks a bit angry. I think you should see Dr. Wilson.
I'll make another appointment.
I'll put a clean dressing on it. Someone needs changing.
I'll change them after you've gone. Is that a towel? They're clean.
Well, great for the environment. Think of all those nappies not going to landfill.
Yeah, great. And I'm constantly washing. And they take forever to dry. can't afford disposable ones. Couldn't even afford the bus fare to the surgery. That's why I cancelled the appointment. I was working. Up until a few months before Finlay was born. Plus we had my husband's money coming in. Finlay wasn't planned, you see. My husband didn't want any more, so we walked out.
Must be really hard.
I wouldn't change a thing about having Finlay. I'd have him over my ex any day. But this living from hand to mouth, it gets to you. Wears you out.
What about benefits?
Money's gone before.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Heaton. It's not looking good. You're now 3 weeks overdue. So all in all, that's £225, please.
I ain't got it.
You said that last week.
I thought I'd be getting some money through.
And you said that as well. This can't go on, Mrs. Heaton. I want my money.
Well, you'll get it. I promise.
And how many times have I heard that? So what have you got? Are you having a laugh?
It's all I've got.
I'm running out of patience, lady. Now you listen, you owe me over £1,000 and the interest is racking up as we speak. And then there's the charges for wasting my time. So you better make sure...
Hey! What are you doing? Leave her alone.
I haven't touched her.
Are you all right?
She's putting it on, aren't you, darling?
Get lost. Go on, get lost.
Yeah, for now. But I'll be back, Mrs. Heaton. Next time, no excuses.
Who was that?
Andy Thompson, loan shark. I couldn't keep up with the payments. I had to borrow to pay the electric and the mortgage. But I'm still in debt with him. I haven't been able to pay anything for months.
Are you getting any help from your husband?
He says if I hadn't have had Finlay, I could have carried on working, so why should he pay for my mistake?
There is children. You need to go to a solicitor, Carol.
I have. And Paul agreed to pay maintenance, but I haven't had nothing. That's why I had to take out the loan. I mean, I only borrowed 500, but what with the interest and the charges for late payments, I now owe Mr. Thompson over £1,000.
What? That is daylight robbery. You should refuse to pay. Or take him to court, or...
I knew what I was signing into.
He is a bully. Look what he did to you. You know, he can't go around pushing people about like that. It's not on.
Please, can we just forget it? I just don't want any more trouble.
How did you burn your hand, Carol?
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tyler. I'll be with you shortly, but in the meantime, if you wouldn't mind just taking a seat for me over here, please. Thank you.
Kev?
Hiya. You don't mind me being here? I just had the afternoon off and I wanted to come and see the master at work.
Yeah. Flattery will get you everywhere. OK, fine, but I'm warning you. Any interfering and I'll have you thrown out.
I'll be good, I promise. So, is this it?
No, still a few more to arrive.
What about my patient, Miss Sylvester?
She's in the second batch. Is that why you're here?
No. I told you I want to see the master at work.
Do you know, there's something quite empowering about carrying a clipboard.
You know what they say about men who carry large clipboards? Come on then. How are things with Michaela? You two still talking?
We spent most of the weekend together.
Really?
Seeing her again tonight.
Wow. That's got to be a record, hasn't it? Well, normally they've dumped you by now.
Hi, Miss Hawkins. Hi, morning. I'm Dr. Tyler.
Oi! You should be ashamed of yourself.
What have I got to feel ashamed about? I'm not the one who borrows money and doesn't pay it back.
She is a single mother and she's really struggling.
Not my problem.
Oh, well, can't you just wait for your money? You can't be hard up interest you charge.
I'm legal, licensed and above board. She knew what she was signing up to.
You are nothing but a bully.
I'm a businessman, not a charity. Why don't you just get on with healing the sick, eh, love?
Oh. Carol? Carol! What do you think you're doing?
It's just to calm my nerves.
You gave up smoking 5 years ago.
One every 5 years can't do much harm. Shelley popped in before I left, you know, my next door neighbour. Got me some flowers, wished me luck. That was nice of her, wasn't it?
Whoa. You've been talking to people about the trial.
Well, only to Shell.
I asked you not to tell anyone.
I've known her for years. Freya, I really don't understand what all the fuss is about. We're related, so what? If it worries you that much, maybe I shouldn't be here.
No. I want you to go through with it, but you're not to mention it to anyone else, okay? And you have to refer to me as Dr. Wilson. And there's one more thing.
What?
I fibbed on the forms about when you gave up smoking. So candidates must not have smoked for a minimum of 10 years.
I only gave up 5 years ago.
More like 5 minutes.
I'm nervous. Stop picking on me.
I'm sorry. But I have put my neck on the line. For you, for this. And I know I've been slightly economical with the truth, but
I know, and I'm grateful. Don't worry, I'll remember what you've told me.
Good. Now, have one of these.
Oh, isn't that the top that I got you for Christmas?
After work, remind me to get some pasta.
We had pasta last night.
Yeah, and I want it again. I really need the carbs.
Okay, carbs it is then. Oh, Jimmy.
What?
What would you like for your birthday?
Not to be reminded of it.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Okay, if you gotta have anything, and I mean anything, what would it be?
Helicopter. All right, I'll give it some thought. Oh, and get some eggs. I really need the protein.
If it made you constipated. Hi.
What are you doing here? Meeting a friend for lunch. You?
Oh, I tripped over one of the kids' toys and put my hand out to break the fall. They think I might have fractured my wrist.
Where are the kids?
They're at my mum's.
Did you hit your face when you fell? Was it that loan shark? Did he come back after I'd gone?
No.
I don't believe you. Oh, you must tell the police. He can't go around hitting customers who don't pay up. He's a thug.
He didn't do it.
And I know you're scared, but you can't just let him get away with this.
I'm all right. I just want to forget about it.
If the police get involved, he'll have to leave you alone.
Give me a 24-hour guard, will they? But I'll still owe him the money and he'll still come back for it.
I was there when he hurt you earlier. Look, forget about the money. He'll lose his licence.
If I didn't have to pay him back the money, I could manage. I know I could.
So you'll go to the police?
No. But if he thinks that I'm going to get him into trouble, then he might let me off. Hey, do you think he would?
I don't know.
Would you go and see him for me?
it's all very well us saying that she should do this and she should do that, but she's the one that's penniless and having to look after 2 little kiddies.
But what's he going to do to her the next time she can't pay? Oh, well, she hadn't said anything now. Carol being in here could be down to me.
Oh, come on. You're trying to help.
Oh, yeah, I really helped out, didn't I? Now she wants me to see him and say that she won't cause him any trouble if he drops the debt.
So when are you going to go back and see him?
I'm not. I'm staying well clear. You think I should?
No, I'm not saying anything. She's in a desperate situation, man. You can't blame her for looking for ways out.
I don't. I don't want to be involved.
It's too late, baby. You already are.
Tiredness?
I get tired very quickly.
Headaches?
Not often. It's not being able to get around without sticks. That's what really gets me down. I don't want to end up in a wheelchair.
Well, hopefully that won't happen.
Hi. Is it okay if I observe?
It's fine by me if it's okay with you, Miss Sylvester.
Of course you can. If it wasn't for Dr. Wilson, I wouldn't be here.
Okay, just a few more things. Whilst on the trial, you must continue to take your prescribed medication. And you haven't smoked for at least 10 years?
No.
Okay, I think we've gone over pretty much everything, but if there's anything you'd like to ask, please fire away.
What benefit is the new drug likely to have for me?
Well, we can't guarantee that it'll have any, but basically we're hoping that it will stop the survival of the cells that attack the immune system.
Sort of have a go at them before they have a go at me.
Got it in one.
The trial covers 48 weeks. All the drugs are intravenous, and then you
Yes,
need to
thank you, Dr. Wilson. And then you need to come here once a month. It will take about an hour. You'll now see Dr. Baines, who will examine you and tell you of any likely side effects. You okay with that? Dr. Baines will see you shortly.
All running well, I hope?
Like a well-oiled machine.
You've organised this well, Dr. Tyler.
Just a small cog.
Small what?
I disagree. You're an integral part of this medical team. A trial of this nature holds high prestige. And the PR for the practice is priceless. Any reason you're here? No. Sorry?
Dr. Wilson's just very interested in the trials.
Aren't we all? Well, perhaps we should let Dr. Tyler carry on with his special assignment. We don't want to be seen to be interfering or stealing the limelight.
No, that would be unforgivable.
Well, perhaps we should both leave.
Well, I need...
After you. We'll catch up later. Sterling work.
Oh, knock, why don't you?
Does beating up a woman make you feel good? Eh? Well, go on then, hit me! But I'm not Carol. I will go to the police.
Police? What are you talking about?
Carol is in hospital. After we had words, you went back round there and took it out on her, didn't you?
Hey, you want to watch your mouth? I don't hit women.
Yeah, right. And what about the burn on her hand? And what you did to her earlier?
You're crazy.
I'm a witness. I heard her cry out.
Yeah, you heard, but you didn't see anything, and that's because there was nothing to see.
You're a liar, Mr. Thompson.
I think you better leave.
You don't frighten me.
And you tell that lying cow that she still owes me my money. And if I see you around here again, it will be me who's calling the police.
Isn't this badger mile thing just a way of convincing yourself that you're running more miles than you really are?
It depends. Some people might actually run more. I mean, say you run 30 minutes, badger miles 7 minutes, the assumption is you run just over 4 miles.
Oh, true. But what if you're slow? You might only run 3.
The question is, does it really matter? It's just so difficult to work out how many miles you've actually run. At least with badger miles, you can roughly work it out and it's consistent.
Why is it called a badger mile?
I don't know.
Why isn't it called mole mile or rabbit mile?
It was devised by a training coach in Wisconsin, and Wisconsin has a lot of badgers.
I see.
Catch you later. Show me your times.
Well then, soon to be birthday boy, have you decided what present you want?
Yes. Do you know, I could do with a really good runner's watch.
A runner's watch? Right. Okay, if that's what you really want.
Just sort it.
Doctor at the hospital said it was just a hairline fracture, so it should mend on its own if I'm careful. I'll still see Dr. Wilson, though, about the infection. What a mess, eh?
Carol, the children? Was that your husband? I've seen Mr. Thompson.
Will he let me off the money? What did he say?
I'm sorry. Mr. Thompson said that he didn't touch you. Was it your husband that hit you? Oh, why did you lie to me?
You'd already made up your mind it was the loan shark. I just saw a way of getting out of this mess. I don't care about the money, I just want my kids back.
What's going on? It's time you told me the truth.
I didn't mean to drag you into all this. Really, I didn't. I'm sorry. A little while after you'd gone, he let himself in and he did this. He says he wants me to tell my solicitor that he's paid all the maintenance he owes if I force him to go to court and pay. He'll accuse me of being an unfit mother.
Oh, no. That is blackmail.
He's took the kids. Says I can have them back if I let him off the hook. He just came back to see if I'd made the call.
You can't do that. Look, if you tell them he's paying maintenance when he's not, you won't be able to survive.
I've got no choice. I don't care about the money, I just want my baby.
Oh, but look at you. Look what he's doing to you. Look, you have got to stand up for yourself.
Who in their right mind wants some tacky rubber watch?
Well, if it's what he wants.
They all look the same to me.
Right, that is the business. That's what I want.
You do realise that it's made of rubber?
I like rubber.
Way!
When I first met you, you'd break into a sweat if your tie didn't match your shoes.
It's not relevant. I'll be running.
Have you seen the price?
You get what you pay for.
For what I pay for?
Fine, I'll get it myself.
Well, now you're being childish.
Me, child. It's my birthday, but I can't have what I want.
I didn't mean that. I'm not going to argue with you about some silly watch.
Silly? Why is it silly? I need it for running.
Running, that is all you go on about.
Can I get down now, please?
You're the one that got me into running. It was your brilliant idea in the first place. Now you're hacked off because I'm enjoying it.
Enjoying it? It's an obsession.
Nothing I can do is right. So what do you want from me?
Jimmy. Jimmy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will get you the watch.
Okay.
I'm fine! I'm fine!
Oh, Libby. Finlay, oh, come here. Come here. It's all right now. Just as now. Eh? Oh. All right.
I thought you'd gone.
I thought you might want to lift home.
Don't worry about me, love. I've already booked a taxi.
They shouldn't keep you much longer.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson, for everything you've done.
That's okay, Miss Sylvester? I'll be in touch, okay?
Why don't you and Mandy come over on Sunday?
get it half price from China, then we'd be fools not to do so.
Child labour be damned, eh?
I want you to conduct the consultation with Mr. Bellamy. Make it clear you have a prior relationship with him, a familiar face selling a superior service. He'd be a fool not to switch to us.
I'm just about to flunk out of college, by the way, but don't let that spoil your enjoyment! Oh.
The new BBC homepage